Now before you go and start a tractor, always make sure your gear selector lever is in neutral. Because on these older units, sometimes you got to start it the off-brand way, because it's a 2670 and the wiring is a little bit screwy. There's a mouse nest in it, so you just take the little knob and the big knob and go and it helps to get good contact on it. But today we're firing up. We gotta warm up the tractor here because I'm gonna do something that, well, it's not done very often, because you'd pull something a little bigger, but I don't have something bigger. So I've hooked up a 4-bottom 4x16 John Deere plow to the back of a Case 2670, and we're gonna go play on the yard just for fun. It's not like we got any, full-size plow, because we're only doing 3 acres or so not a big deal, but let's get to it. Let's go ahead and drop the plow in. So I did the math and I measured the tanks. They're about 55 gallons on each side of the tractor. Okay. Well, now we wonder why we don't see more tractors at the gas station. Because this is going to be a lot of trips. That's 10 gallons. That's 55. 10, 55. This farming thing is a little bit more complicated than I originally was guessing. first time farmers out there who might be doing what I did, if you run the plow too deep, you make some hellacious ruts in what you're trying to plow up, and that leads to a royal pain in the butt trying to solve that issue. Now I know one part of that issue is that, okay, I'll admit I am using the wrong tractor for this, but it's what I have, and there's a story as to why I even have it in the first place, but I'll get to that later. But the big part is all mistakes, and this is a life lesson, all mistakes are fixable as long as you proceed with patience, caution, and a desire to actually want to fix what you screwed up. So now, today we're just running the disc over it and fixing what we screwed up. And yes, I know, once again, I'm using the wrong disc, because that's a finished disc, and you know, we're not exactly to finishing yet. But again, work with what you got, because I'm just starting this out here and trying to make some differences in life. And you gotta learn somewhere. Everyone starts from nothing, and that's actually kind of the point. You know, that's the point of what I'm going at right here, is that everyone starts somewhere. You don't wake up in the morning and say, oh, I'm immediately great at everything. You know, unless you're one of the many celebrities out there whose TV personality is to do that. But, you know, you start somewhere and you learn as you go. It's not a big deal. So, with that, I'm going to get back to discing. It's just a side thought I had. Figured I'd, you know, kind of drop that. And later on, I'll show you actually what I massively screwed up as to why I was plowing so deep in the first place.